Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, every great side these days, Peter, is required to have at least one explosive fullback, and I suppose here we have one in the shape of Ben Chilwell, being someone who typically likes to spend most of his time in the opposition half. It'll be key if he can establish an early control.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Well, there's the clearance. He's gone forward. Locatelli. Conceição. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got to be in here. Shapes to shoot. He's delivered all right. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So, a breakthrough already.
After 13 minutes is number 30.
Two sides separated
Pogba.
by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Locatelli kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Strong running down that left flank. Locatelli. Koopmeiners. This might... Can he put it away? And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
Real chance! And more, and more, and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a good ball through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he can clear it away. Koopmeiners. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great hit! Oh, taken with style! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Jackson!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Gets his pass away. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cambiasso. Looking for the run-up. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Chelsea playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Jackson. Palmer. Oh, good ball. Cleared without hesitation. Now that looks a decent ball. Colwill. For Chilwell. Palmer. Played out wide. Played back in. Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pogba. And they can counter
There'll be
here.
3 minutes added time.
He's through and all of Vlahovic! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And he's gone looking for safety. Conceição. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Well, every time
With the
they've
owner
gone
of a
through the
blue
gears,
car
Peter, they've
parked
looked like
outside the
scoring. So
stadium gate,
provided they can
kindly
stay
remove
well
it,
clear
as it
of
is about
the
to be towed
handbrake,
away.
they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
There's the start of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand.
Vlahovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mudryk. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's a key interception. Spread it left. And he skips past his man.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Pogba with 2 goals already to his name. That's the throw. Mudryk. Fernandes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Hit Hits one! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's a quick one. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Gonzalez. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Pulls it back. Defending of the desperate
The
variety.
attendance for this match was
Chelsea could start a counter
29,830.
here. And he cuts out the supply.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Conceição. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He shot a goal! He scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade.
Jackson! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's in plenty of space here. Gonzalez. So much time and space here. Palmer. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's shifting through the gears here. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's the chance to counter. Fernandez. Oh, good take in a good area. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. He's looking to set free a runner. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Bremer. He's looking wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Very nicely done. It's Pogba! Palmer.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And the pass is intercepted. Koopmeiners.
Francisco Conceição really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way through. Great chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
2 added
It's a
minutes
mass
has been
exodus now.
indicated.
Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Vlahovic just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with comfort.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.